What's going on, Nerd Army guys? Welcome to the newest episode of Exploring Comics. Today, guys, we are going to focus on one question, and that question is, who is Tobias Whale? He is the villain from the Black Lightning CW TV show, and with the help of my friend Devonte from Alternative Factuals, I am going to help you understand who is Tobias Whale. Now, Tobias would make his first appearance in comics right next to Black Lightning in Black Lightning #1 back in 1977. Same as on the TV show, Tobias Whale is a albino African American. Tobias has worked so hard and put so much blood on his hands, working his way through the ranks all the way up to the leader of the 100. One day, a teacher named Jefferson Pierce actually spoke out against the 100 gang by throwing one of his drug dealers off school property when he was trying to sell drugs to one of his students. The 100 gang could not take this lying down and made an example out of one of the students by killing him, hanging him from the basketball hoop, just so everyone at the school would see who really runs this town. That's one way to scare the whole community. Now, all this did is make Jefferson angrier and push him to become the superhero Black Lightning. Black Lightning's whole mission is to stop Tobias Whale and protect the suicide slums from the 100 gang. Black Lightning would fight his way through the 100 gang, and eventually Tobias Whale was put in jail. Now, after he broke out of jail, he would team up with the second Cyanide. He would actually begin to distribute a very highly addictive drug. This formula was supposed to be a very tight-kept secret, and the formula's secrets were supposed to be with a single woman named Violet Harper. Tobias Whale couldn't take this line down, so he sent Cyanide after her. And when Cyanide could not find the formula or could not get her to actually give him any information, he just got pissed off and he just killed her. This really did not sit well with Whale at all. But that's what you're gonna do. He likes to kill people. Now, this wasn't the end for Violet Harper. After this, she would actually come back to life and join the superhero team, the Outsiders, as the superheroine Halo. Now, Whale heard that she had come back, and this intrigued him because he figured that she memorized that formula. He didn't know that she didn't have it in her head, or if she did or not. He actually just figured that he would go and kidnap her, which he did, and he would hold her until she gave him the secrets to eternal life, to beat death. That's what he wanted. But once he actually spoke to her and would threaten her parents to try to coax it out of her, she would actually reveal that she doesn't remember any of the details from her past life at all. But just like heroes do, the other fellow Outsiders would actually show up to rescue her. Tobias Whale would eventually move past this and leave Metropolis altogether. Going to Gotham after the Black Mask had died, he found that there was an opening in the criminal mastermind department, so he decided to take his chances. Now, Tobias Whale in the comics has a couple interesting nicknames. He has nicknames like the Great Whale, the White Whale, and he's often seen carrying his signature harpoon. So, you gotta carry a harpoon, bro, you're gonna get called the Whale. But now I'm going to kick it over to Devonte from Alternative Factuals, who's going to give us a rundown on Tobias Whale from the CW's TV show Black Lightning. Devonte, show us what you got.
Hey, what's up, you guys? So let's get right into it. Tobias Whale is actually an African-American albino. Now, we already know that he runs the gang called the 100 in the TV show Black Lightning. Tobias was previously a political figure in Freeland, but ended up working for the criminal underground after an information revealed a scandal that was released by Jefferson Pierce's father in the series that we saw in the flashback later on in season 1. What we know about Tobias so far is that he's using a serum to enhance his strength and slow his aging process. Also, due to his political background in combination with his criminal background, he has access to a lot of resources, and of course, spoiler alert, this is the same amount of resources that he used to bring Lala back to life after he had killed him initially in jail. The television series Black Lightning seems to be using inspiration from the recent 6-issue miniseries Black Lightning Cold Dead Hands, while also drawing from DC Comics Year 1 origin Black Lightning from 2009. So they're using multiple sources in order to help create this series, which is pretty interesting because that's how you're getting a lot of the pro-black kind of discussions in the series in season 1, which is why a lot of people are raving about the series so far. Tobias is a cold, ruthless combatant and is an expert hand-to-hand fighter. When it comes to dishing out beatings, he's definitely no joke. We've seen him go hand-to-hand with Black Lightning in season 1, and it seems like Tobias is actually able to keep up with Jefferson Pierce, who we know in season 1 who has openly admitted that he has martial arts training. So that's something very interesting about Tobias, because it comes to show that he doesn't have just brute strength and tactical knowledge, but he is actually quite capable of fighting and doing things himself. Now, what we've seen in the series is due to his albino skin condition, Tobias can only operate during nighttime daytime hours efficiently. During the day, he can't quite operate as well as he usually would at night, but during the day, he tends to dispatch people to do his dirty work during daytime hours in order for him to get things done. Now, what makes Tobias a very interesting character, especially how they shown him in season 1 from the first episode all the way to the very ending, is that Tobias is very good at manipulating people and bringing out their dark side in order for them to serve his purpose. Ultimately, Tobias will make you think that he's trying to help you out, but in reality, he really isn't. Khalil was one of the victims in season 1 after he gave him a series of surgeries that allowed him to develop abilities and also develop the spinal fluid that when it comes in contact with people with his darts, it will actually dull their 5 senses. Also later in the season, we were revealed that Khalil was known to be Painkiller, which is actually a Black Lightning villain that they used for this first season reveal. Now, Tobias's main goal is to take over Freeland, but it's not just to simply take over. He wants to take over all resources, all political power, everything that he can possibly actually get his hands on in order for him to be the top boss in Freeland, so that way he does not have to answer to anyone and he does not have anything that he cannot control himself coming out in or out of Freeland. So hopefully this gives you a nice idea of who Tobias Whale is, and also make sure you pay attention for his character for season 2 because he definitely has a very big role in Freeland. And little fun fact, Tobias actually originated out of Superman comics, working out of Metropolis, and then later on moved to Gotham City. So there you have that one.
Alright guys, so all in all, Tobias Whale is a crazy badass character. He is a extremely gruesome and brutal crime boss and is actually a pretty cool badass character. I love him in the CW TV show. Let us know down in the comments down below what you guys think about this video and the character as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and go down in the description down below and check out the link for Devonte's channel. Go over there and subscribe to them as well. Alternative Factuals has some great content, guys. But let us know what you guys thought about this video down in the comments below, and I hope to see you guys next time right here on Nerdsmerized for another episode of Exploring Comics. Alright guys, peace out.
Yo.